Bienvenidos a España. Here in Spain, we have 4 different Ibex subspecies. We have the Gredos, Beceite, Southeastern, and Ronda. Even though Beceite Ibex and Gredos Ibex are similar body-wise, they have a very different horn configuration. Beceite Ibex spread wide open, and the Gredos tend to have like a lyra shape and a darker cape. I'm Alvaro, and I'm a hunting guide here in Spain. We're going to start in the Beceite Mountains, northeast from Madrid, on a very vast country, open mountains, with a lot of terrace from shepherds and old inhabitants of those lands to get a flat surface for plantation. So you can see from miles away and scout those ibex that like to hang around those terraces and rock walls. We are in the peak of the rut, so we are expecting a lot of activity.
I first met Alfonso Fabres and Alvaro Cia at the sheep show in Reno, and straight away I could just tell they were great guys, and Spain's a destination that I've always wanted to come hunt.
We're in the Beceite region of Spain, chasing ibex. Cold morning, they're in full rut right now. We've been out here about an hour, and we've seen ibex everywhere. So, just trying to find a mature male, ideally 12 to 14 years old. So we just located one across the drainage here, trying to get a better look and see if he's a shooter. Just come around the corner and get the wind perfect. We've got some annies. It looks like maybe a good belly bed is right down here.
Get ready and we'll set up like, take a better look. Que se quede tranquilo, dice no te muevas, es muy nervioso.
We've got a group here. There's a really nice belly in there. He's dead asleep, about 178 yards. I need to make a shot. We'll have to move off about 10 yards. Should be about 160 yards.
Probably you'll have to crouch to that rock over there. With the Bible with you.
We crawled in about 20 yards and got set up for the shot, and even realized the sun was at our back, and so the animals had to look directly into the sun, so our cover was perfect. After about 2 minutes, we realized he wasn't going to stand, and so Alvaro whistled, and he was so asleep that it actually took several whistles to get him to stand up.
Oh, did you see how dark it is? The cave that he had. It's...
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow.
Beautiful.
First ring here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7,
Okay.
8, 9, and they take
And then
2 years for the lamb tip, so it's 11.
So it's 11, 2 years, wow. Each ibex is native to its area, and this Billy is 11 years old. He's got a unique set of horns, and you're looking for that jet black color. And as soon as we saw him, we knew this is exactly the type of billy that we wanted to take. After we left the Beceite region, we had the opportunity to travel to Alfonso's family ranch in Salamanca. I think as hunters, we all start somewhere, usually with our father, our grandfather, and as you have the opportunity to expand on that and travel the world and go to other destinations, that's just as much a part of the adventure as the hunt itself. And looking at the family history of Alfonso's father and the pictures and the trophies from around the world, each one tells a story. And to get to learn about his family's ranch and meet his family, and there's a long lineage of bullfighter history at this ranch where they breed bulls. It's just incredible to get to see that and hear his story, and that's why we hunt. You know, that's why we travel around the world, and I'll keep doing this as long as I can.
Our second ibex species of the trip is going to be the Gredos Ibex. Gredos Mountains are located west from Madrid, and it's a completely different terrain than the Beceite Mountains. You have a higher altitude, round granite rocks, lot of sage, very difficult to see the game around, lots of cover for them, and it's way more humid, rivers running. Hopefully we're gonna hit good rut by now there.
As we got to Gredos, we met up with the local game guard for that area and drove about 20 minutes in a Land Rover up into the drainage, and from there the hunt began. Are you looking on the very top?
Ah, yeah. Way out there. No, on this first mountain here, there was one that was coming down.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, from those two little green trees, round trees there, and that it was coming down.
We're here in Gredos, first morning, driving up to hunt this drainage back here, but we're just stopping in Glass as we work our way up. I've already seen a few ibex in the first two peaks here, so we're just going to slowly work our way up and hunt into them.
It's a cold morning here in Gredos. Just working up this drainage. It's pretty thick vegetation, but it's a lot different than the Beceite region. It's pretty open. Got a very nice billy. Just walked out to the point, 550 yards. Looks like he kicks pretty far back. Maybe he's gonna have to run and walk further down, because we'd be exposed if we got right.
We just saw a nice billy that went down the drainage, so we're waiting to see if he crosses to the other side, and we see it on the front side of the mountain, or he stays back there. So we're gonna sit here and see if he moves, or he shows up in the other side.
And we made a play on that billy, and as we got up there, we ended up seeing a billy that we would end up taking. They want to shoot animals that are 10, 11 years old, and they had estimated this billy to be 13, 14 years old, and he wasn't even jet black anymore. And so after a quick conversation, we decided we want to shoot the old one. Both teams.
Ahora sí. Eso tenías que haber hecho con aquel. ¡Qué abuela, hostia, acá! Eso tenías que haber hecho con aquel. ¿Y aquel le sigue viendo? No.
Iba para arriba.
Pues tiene que salir ahora con el tiro, ¿eh?
Just shot a really old Billy, probably 13, 14 years old. He's going from black to silver. He's down. He dropped on the shot. This 270 Winchester short mag, second Ibex, just drops on their tracks. He's super old, right when to shoot.
We just shot a beautiful, ancient Gredos Ibex here in the Gredos region of Spain. He's 14 years old, and they don't get any older than that. When they get old and mature, they turn black. And this guy's actually gone from black to gray, silver, and tan. So we decided this was the one to take. And it's just an incredible adventure here in Spain.
Ahora sí.
I've come to appreciate the Spanish culture. It's just so important to them to celebrate the hunt over food and drink. The jamon, the camaraderie, and the atmosphere of these old village taverns, it's something that every hunter should try to experience at least once in their lifetime.
We're here in Salamanca, hunting European Mouflon and fallow deer. We came up yesterday and we saw a really nice ram, but we couldn't get a shot. He was down. They live in the timber. So we've come back this morning early, and we think we've located the same group, but we saw 2 or 3 groups, so we're going to make sure, see if we can put a stalk on.
These Mouflon, they live in the forest, and so it's hard to get close to them from a stalking perspective through the leaves that have fallen all over the ground, but also their eyesight. It's incredible. Alvaro, on a previous hunt, had seen an older ram that was heavy, and he said, you know, it'd be awesome if we could get on that ram. The second day, we got positioned up on the high ground in the rocks and picked him up because he was so jet black in color coming through the oak trees. And he was at about 600 yards. And as luck would have it, they were feeding right to us. Tried to take a shot at about 300 yards, but every time it's like he knew that we were there. He would just turn, he would show his back to us, he would stand, his vitals were behind the tree, and finally at about 175 yards, which seemed, looking through the scope, seemed like it was about 400 yards because they're not big animals. Took the shot and we got lucky.
That's a hammer. What a beautiful, beautiful ram.
Look at this fighting here, huh?
Yes, it's missing the tips.
Yeah.
Because they fight well, like all the rams.
Yeah.
They take some run and they will.
Yeah. Here in the Salamanca region of Spain, just shot a beautiful European Mouflon. He's heavy. We've been chasing this group of rams for 2 days and haven't been able to get a shot. They're extremely spooky. And they're small animals, roughly 50 kilos, 110 pounds. But the 200-yard shot there looked like it was 500 in the scope. And every time we get close to them, they spooked off. And so Alvaro spotted them moving through the timber down below, and we had to adjust in the rocks, but we got a shot. And He's an old warrior, and for such little animals, extremely impressive and so cool to get to do this here in Spain and Salamanca. Anybody that's a mountain hunter, I would advise come to Spain and do this. For someone that's wanting to get into mountain hunting and can't do maybe a 14-day horseback hunt or a backpack hunt, this is a wonderful opportunity to cut your teeth and get to see an incredible country, meet some incredible people, eat incredible food, and just have the experience of a lifetime.